Welcome. State of Vietnam Airborne. Our task force, stop military and police suicide. We're with suicide prevention counselor, master mechanic, Nate Castle. He's working on a Restomod tribute, homage, faux, Peugeot 43 Cabriolet. Those are the body panels on a 1959 Sunbeam Rapier. The Peugeot 43 sedan is underneath this tarp right here, all covered up, and the body panels are taken off. Right now, Nate Castle is going to be explaining where he's at right now in this Restomod homage tribute faux Peugeot 43 Cabriolet. Go ahead, Nate Castle.
Thanks, Captain. I appreciate that. So, I have to cut a center line in this to shrink it down to fit the body panels in, which is about 8.5 inches from here. I gotta cut it in 8.5 inches roughly. Here's my center line, center line, center line. I'll have all my patterns made in, so I can shrink it in. I'll shrink the trunk in just as well as I did the hood. And everything will flow together as I put the body back together from one vehicle to another. Some of the issues I run into is I've had to cut out a lot more meat than I thought about, but it happens. It is what it is on the rest of mine. I've already put my lines in here on both sides. Where I'd shrink it and drop it roughly about 3 inches, 4 inches, right around that ballpark. And I put my line here across the bottom where I had to cut it off and redo it when I shrink everything in. So I mean, it is what it is, but all is well. I'll have it together tomorrow. It'll be sitting in a rough place where I want it as I put the rest of the body together. Thanks, Captain. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome. I'm happy this is coming to fruition because this Peugeot 43 Cabriolet will be traveling the country, all over the U.S. in honor of the TV show Columbo, played by Peter Falk, who in his TV show, he had a Peugeot 43 Cabriolet.
And if you do see me with the car, I'm going to be there at any car show with it. Guaranteed.
The workmanship you have done in this is amazing, Nate.
I appreciate that, Captain. I mean, if I was back at the place I was at originally, I would not be as far as I am now. I appreciate your respect, and I appreciate what I've gotten done so far. I mean, I had the front end mocked up in the first day. I've already had the back end mocked up in the first week. There's nobody can do that kind of work in that amount of time. Guaranteed. I know for a fact there ain't nobody can mock up a body like this in that amount of time.
That's why you're the master mechanic here at State of Vietnam Airborne. We travel around with these vehicles to bring awareness to stop suicides. There's 50 people all across America that are losing their lives. Police officers, military, and civilians who are committing suicides as well as people who are dying of drug overdoses. That's why we have a special task force called Royal Foreign Legion. It specifically works to bring awareness to stop overdoses. We're losing too many people across America, and it seems like the politicians and the big bureaucracy of the government does not care. But you know what? That's where we come in. The state of Vietnam Airborne.
Even military brats like me.
Yes. The state of Vietnam Airborne is here to save lives.
When you see me in my Renault, salute me. Away. That's all I ask.
Let's walk over to that Renault right now and see what you're talking about there, Nate.
You see me in my Renault, out getting parts or something, you'll see me in this baby right here, driving around in town. I don't go out of town with her. If I do, I'll take the car. But mostly, if I'm running around in town just doing what I need to do, I'll be driving this baby right here. 1963 Renault Galleon. Sweet ass little thing.
What type of engines does it have in there, Nate?
It has a 4-cylinder gas engine with a high and low speed in it, 4-speed on the floor, and she runs like a top. I just fired her up yesterday after I got plugs and stuff in her. She's running beautiful for me.
1963.
I couldn't ask for any better out of her.
A lot of bad things happen in 63. Good things that happen. Definitely.
This will get her axles changed in due time, but it is what it is, and get a motor swap.
And this is our search and rescue vehicle for the state of Vietnam Airborne, Master Mechanic Castle. This is wheels.
Just as well as my 7.3 over there. 97 7.3 International motor.
Could you walk us over there, please? Show us.
Yeah, come on. This baby here is also a search and rescue vehicle. 97 International. 97 F350 Ford. 1-ton dual. Old ambulance. International in it. The original International is also a rescue vehicle. So you see me in one of these vehicles, salute me or wave at me.
Well, we're out here in front. Could you explain a little bit about this this other French vehicle right here, Nate?
Which one? The Citroen?
Yes.
So I put, the last shop I was in, I put over 80 hours in this vehicle. I worked day and night on it. I tagged every wire in that thing. Got drunk from hell a couple nights. I tagged every wire in this thing, put over 8 hours in it. I've repainted this vehicle. It's about due for another paint job. It has a magnet issue, but it is what it is. When I do that, it would put out service for about 3 or 4 days. When I do the repaint job on it, and she look brand new. Just like she is now, without all the rust marks in her. That's got a 2001 Safari GMC frame under it, with a 4.3 and transmission back in it. Every light in that thing I know it's wired to. A couple things I have to rewire because of the guys ahead of me, but it is what it is. I know what I'm up against. I got another Rolls Royce coming in on the back end of everything that I gotta do some work to here at shop, and I just do what I do. I don't know how to do it, I just do it. Just natural reactions to me. I just do what I do, it's a natural reaction to me. And I come up with this stuff in my head when I do it. Sometimes I gotta think on my feet.
Thank you so much, Nate Castle, for being a suicide prevention counselor, saving lives.
You're welcome,
for
Captain.
our police officers, our military, and civilians. Because every life is important. And that's why we're here. To bring awareness, to save lives, and not talk about it. We actually go ahead and do the work.
All lives matter.
All lives matter.
Race does not matter to me. I don't see color. Color, race, I don't see none of that. All lives matter to me.
We gotta look out for one another as brothers and sisters.